Well, let me get the onions and the garlic. As you see, onions and the garlic. Oh, sorry. No noise. Okay. I have to get used to not making noise, because when you cook your own food, you're banging like crazy, right? So that's the onions and the Kalamata olives. Now this is just the topping I want to put on this Cajun blackened chicken, because I want to. That's what I want. Well, but you don't have to. Plus a little lettuce, so you can put, and tomato, so you can just use lettuce and tomato. But I'm going to put this, so I'll get this out of the way. Just saute that for a few minutes. How simple. So I'm setting up the plate, 2 leaves of romaine, the sliced tomato, and now this, which has been sauteed for a few minutes. And then the last thing to do is to get that chicken seasoned up and get it blackened. So that's very easy. And what I've done, this is the total, this is 4 ounces of chicken. Extremely thin, which means it's going to take like 2 minutes to cook the chicken. And it doesn't have to go back in the oven. It's done 1, 2, 3 in the pan, and it shouldn't smoke up the house that much, because there's not much chicken here. So I'm only going to put the seasoning on this, which is only 1 teaspoon, I mean half a teaspoon. Now I have to rub that in. See how careless I am? And I'm using see, it says Blackened Redfish Magic. I worked with Paul in New Orleans years ago, and the only difference between this that says redfish and one that's for meat, this one has paprika in it. So that was the only difference in his blends, because he gave me the recipe and I used to make it, and then I make this in my own house. But I bought that, why? Because it's easier. So that cast iron pan is getting hot. Before I do damage to the stove, which I hope I don't, this is so thin, and very little olive oil is on there. See, it's not even going to drip. So, and I have to get this in there quick. So that means I have to use my fingers, because the fork is too slow. And let me wipe my fingers for a minute. Okay, clean up. That is on high. It's been sitting there for about 6-7 minutes. Not supposed to stick, because it's supposed to be very hot. So don't be in a rush to turn it over. And as you can see, it's cooked around the edges. Once I turn it over and put it down, that's done. So I'm going to keep this running until that is finished. I like that. It is smoking up a little. The exhaust fans on. I hope my smoke alarm doesn't go off like it always does. So what I'm going to do is I open the window, but I have to also open the door. Well, meanwhile, this is cooked. That's a little thicker there. And this piece is done. In 10 seconds, that's coming off. And right now, I'm shutting off the flame. The alarm didn't go off yet. So what do I do now? Take this, place this on the bun. Very nice. Take 1, 2, 3 pieces of chicken, totaling 4 ounces, which is a normal portion size. Now, what do you want to put on there? You want to put mayonnaise or something? But what's underneath the chicken is moist. The sauteed olives with the onions are moist. I don't want to put mayonnaise because I don't want to add the calories. But mayonnaise is a good suggestion. Maybe horseradish sauce. Maybe ketchup. Maybe whatever you like. There. Nothing. So I'm going to enjoy that. That is my dinner, and I hope you will too.